and Deville goes right after Raquel and the injured arm.
No let-up whatsoever. The cogs are turning in the diabolical mind of Sonya Deville.
And the MMA background of Sonya Deville, she just beating the hell out of Raquel here. How much does Raquel have left? Can she even survive? Headbutt. Shoulder tackle.
Raquel purely running on fumes at this point.
There's not enough left in the injured arm to power Deville up. Sonya went right back to the broken elbow.
Oh, knee to the jaw too.
Cover.
There you go,
Sonya
Cole.
Deville. And finally forcing Deville to break the hold. Referee could have disqualified her there as Deville continues.
Sonya Deville doesn't make mistakes, Cole. Smartly breaking at the right moment. Wow!
Oh, Raquel driving Sonya, middle of the ring. Somehow Raquel did it. Raquel earns herself a championship opportunity. And she'll face this woman next week on SmackDown.
Cut the music, cut it. Cut the music, guys. Raquel, you can wipe that grin off your face because he hasn't won anything yet. You still got one more opponent.
Well, according to Ronda Rousey, the Gauntlet Match isn't over yet.
Hang on a minute, Cole. This wasn't in the rules.
Well, Ronda Rousey apparently makes her own rules and can do whatever the hell she wants because Shayna Baszler, the submission magician, the dangerous Baszler, now going after Raquel Rodriguez, apparently the final entrant into the Gauntlet Match. And look at just ripping apart the brace from the broken elbow of Raquel Rodriguez.
Man, you fight your way through an entire gauntlet with a broken arm, and you end up in there.
Well, I agree with you, Wade. This is an absolute joke.
A snapping, tendon-tearing renegade like Shayna Baszler, who wasn't even supposed to be out there.
This is an absolute joke. Raquel from behind, rolling up Shayna Baszler, shoulders down. She did it! It backfired on Ronda.
Your winner.